my mom knew how important it would be to have my sister in my life, and she was 12 years older. So she came into my life and she was kind of like, yeah, fuck, like dad and that whole family, fuck them. They're alcoholics. They're wild. They're just feral. Just fuck them. Keep them out of your life. Your mom and her boyfriend are nuts too. Don't listen to them.
How old was she at this point?
I was 10. She was 22.
Great.
So she was kind of coming in. She was her own person.
Yeah.
She was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was a young adult that was just kind of like, yeah, you're a good kid. Don't worry about any of this.
Yeah.
Just stay being you. What do you like? I was like, I like comic books and stand-up comedy. And she was like, let's watch stand-up comedy. What do you want to watch? Who do you want to watch? You know, got me into music. Like, oh, you should listen to this band. This band's good. Got me into Metallica and like a bunch of other shit.
Yep.
Pearl Jam. And you're like, oh, this rules.
Great.
You're a really good person. So that like kind of saved me, I think, from 10 to 16.
And did you ever did it make you think of the adults in a different way?
It made me feel like I had a teammate.
Yeah.
So it made me feel like,
could you call her?
Oh, I could call her whenever. I'd go visit her. I'd go stay with her. And she lived in Riverside. So I'd go stay in Riverside with her for like a week. And we'd just like kick it. And she'd be like, South Park was coming out. And I was super into it. And she was like, oh, well, let's go. It was like video stores.
Yeah.
She's like, let's go rent videos. Like, what you like Mel Brooks? Let's go watch Mel Brooks. Let's watch. So it was a very like, she was very like, what are your interests? Let's go to your interests.
And no one had ever asked before.
No. Everyone was like, oh, you're watching professional wrestling again? Or like my mom's boyfriend would be like, the 49ers, because that was the only connection I had with my dad was like through the 49ers. So I was like, oh, so I finally had a person that was like, hey, what do you like? Let's do what you like. We can do that.
Yeah.
Like, tell me music you like. So it was awesome. It was like that. I think that I think saved me from it being a lot worse.
Yeah. You need like a ally.
Yeah.
Or somebody that basically says like, you're not crazy.
You know, when my dad died when I was 14, she was there to kind of be like, yeah, we knew this was going to happen. Like, it's okay.
What did you think when you heard?
I saw it coming. He got sick. He had alcoholism. So I saw it like,
which made it,
he had cirrhosis. He had Hep C that turned into cirrhosis.
How does that, they start feeling bad and looking back? Because you wonder
like
who gets it and who doesn't.
My grandmother called my mom and she's like, hey, Gary's terminal. And my mom was like, oh shit. And so my mom sat me down. She's like, listen, we have enough money. I can either send you out to see him one last time or you can go to his funeral. What do you want to do? And I was like, I'll go see him. And my sister had not talked to him since she was 16. And she was 26 at the time. And she was like, I'll go out there with you. And she went and made peace with him and stayed by his side until he died.
Was he apologetic? Did he hit a buzzer beater?
I don't know. I think he did.
With you though?
No.
No buzzer beater.
No.
He dribbled out.
He dribbled out, dude. He rolled the ball so the clock ran out. You know what I mean? Where you're like, come on, pick up the ball, dude. You're like, fucking clock run out. Yeah,
threw the ball up.
Yeah, he did the fucking thing out the top. And you just heard the buzzer and you're like, fuck, there was the red around the hoop.
Oh,
so you're like,
fuck.
well, there ain't ever gonna. But yeah, that was the end of that.
Stood on the scorer's table, banged on his chest, put his fucking jersey out.
It was brutal, and but you know, my sister being there to be like, yeah, we knew this was coming.
How demolished were you?
I was pissed because I was like, dude, we could have fucking fixed some stuff. Like,
could you have though?
I think I could have told him some shit. I could have been like, man, what the fuck, dude? I loved you. You were my guy. Because like I love my mom, but my dad was like fun as fuck.
Yeah.
So
he's an alcoholic.
Yeah. So when I would see him, it would be a blast every time. So I wanted it to be like, dude, you were so fun. You couldn't have dadded a little. You couldn't have given me one or two dad things.
Do you think you would have said that?
I think I would have said something like that.
When was the last dad thing you guys did?
Oh, shit. I mean, when I saw him when I was 14, he was so sick he couldn't get off the couch. He was like dying on the couch. When I was 12, he was kind of like, my aunt sent me out there as a surprise, and he was like full alcoholic boat mode. He
lived on a boat.
Well, he lived near a lake, so it was lake people.
What is it with lakes and dirtbags? It's unbelievable.
It is.
It's like the ocean's too classy.
It is. They're like, ew, changing tides? I need stale water that's dead. But I went out there, and it was like an annoyance. He was like, fuck.
Yeah.
All right, I got the kid. What do you want? You know, and he was like, I stayed with him and his girlfriend and her kids, and it just was like,
for how long?
like 2 weeks, and I was just like, dude, this sucks.
I gotta say, everything you've told me about your childhood, I fucking hate.
Yeah.
And I hate it because I'm mad.
Yeah. I think that was like another thing of mine. It was like, I was angry. But I was angry in the way of like, I had a mom that she would tamper that down. She'd be like, don't you fucking get mad.
Yeah.
She'd be like, I'd work my ass off to put you in school and give you clothes. Don't you fucking get mad. And you're like, I am mad though.
Yeah.
And
like
then,
a dog on the dog whisperer who's trying not to do the thing that
you're like,
try not to bite the chicken.
And then I got into therapy and my therapist was like, yeah, you're allowed to be mad. You can acknowledge that anger and like, you actually have to let it go or it's going to fucking kill you.
Did you ever see the movie This Boy's Life?
Too close to home.
You never watched it?
Too close to home.
You knew inherently not
Started
to watch
watching it and was like, this is too fucking close.
He needed a father.
That's the one with De Niro and DiCaprio.
De Niro and DiCaprio. It's DiCaprio's first lead. And there's a moment in the movie that I still like DiCaprio because of, where they basically like are free. Yeah. And DiCaprio does like sort of victory.
I might have to watch it now.
It's like in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He just does a thing that's so what you do.
Yeah.
When you get free, like he is like shaking like a little kid.
Yeah. It feels, like as far as the freedom goes, when I was finally able to like move out and stuff, I was like, ooh. I
told Chappelle to watch This Boy's Life, and I was like, it's real. And he thought I was kidding when he watched it. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
I was like, no, that's kind of how it went down.
White angst.
Yeah, this is what we're going through.
This is where Papa Roach
so much
from.
attention. There's not going to be any marches for what the white kids are going through. Just know that we have our own problem.
Yeah, we have a form of suburban anxiety or just anger in a weird way. But it really like, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to be myself a lot. I had to be. For my mom, I had to be like a good soldier.
Yep.
Right? That was the feeling. Like, be a good soldier.
Yeah.
Like, soldier through this. Be good. Yeah. And then I was like mad because I was like, I felt rejected. So I was being a good soldier, but then I also felt like, well, I'm not getting any of the benefits of like, good job, attaboy. I wasn't getting any of those. I'd get them occasionally from my sister.
Yeah, but she has to like call.
Yeah.
And maybe on Sunday you'll get
it. And then she got killed in a car accident when I was 16. And so I was just like, oh, substances.
Soder, come on.
Yeah.
Come on with this.
Yeah.
What do you, come on, this is a family podcast.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
She got killed when she was 16.
I was 16. She was 28. She got killed in a car accident on Interstate 10.
I-10.
Yeah.
What good, otherwise good interstate.
I mean, listen, from Florida all the way to
that's a straight shot,
Pacific
gang.
Pacific
it's a
Coast
straight
Highway.
shot. You want, by the way,
goes across this great land of ours.
Yeah. And took your sister.
Yeah, and on an exit ramp, two guys were having road rage, and one guy went off the ramp and rear-ended her and killed her. So it was, it was over like that.
I need a rag to bite down on. I'm so mad.
Yeah, it sucked, dude.
For what happened.
It really was this moment. I was so mad when it happened, but then it was like, when like everything's going wrong in a day and you just hit that point that you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It was that. I was like, okay, what do you fucking, thank God Oxycontin wasn't invented until 1997.
Hey, did you like that? Did you like that? Yeah, did you like it though? You want more? Don't want to work? Would rather watch videos of me grab-assing with people? First of all, go up here to subscribe and then go up here to watch more clips. This is like when the weatherman says there's a high pressure system coming in. I'm not really used to the green screen.